In this video, we're going to talk about something that quietly affects millions of older adults, waking up again and again at night to use the bathroom. If you're over 60 and find yourself getting up at 2 a.m. or 4 a.m., you're not alone. Many people think the solution is to drink less water in the evening, but that simple habit can actually make things worse. Cutting back on fluids might seem logical, but it can harm your kidneys, dehydrate your body, and even increase the risk of confusion and infections. I've spent years helping older adults get better sleep without pills or complicated routines. And today, I want to share something that really works. Before we start, I'd love to know, where are you watching from today? Just drop your state or city in the comments below. And if you have any natural health tips of your own, feel free to share those too. Someone else might really benefit from hearing what's worked for you. Point 1. Why you're waking up at night, the 3 silent reasons no one tells you. To truly fix a problem, we first need to understand it. Many older adults blame themselves for poor sleep. They think it's just part of getting older, or they assume they've done something wrong. But that's not true. Your body isn't failing you, it's simply changing. There are 3 quiet, biological shifts that start happening as we age, and together, they can interrupt your peaceful sleep. Once you understand these changes, you can begin to work with your body, not against it. The first reason is something I call, the night watchman has retired. When we were younger, our body produced a wonderful hormone called vasopressin. Think of vasopressin as your body's night guard. Every night, it signaled your kidneys to slow down, to rest, and to stop producing so much urine. That's why you could once sleep through the night without interruption. But after 60, this hormone starts to decline. Your body doesn't get the same signal to rest. So even while you're asleep, your kidneys keep working, filling your bladder as if it's still daytime. That's why you suddenly find yourself awake at 2 or 3 in the morning, not because of something you did wrong, but because your body's natural watchman is off duty. The second reason is the overly sensitive bladder. As we age, the bladder becomes more reactive. It's like an alarm that used to go off only when it was full, but now, it goes off too early. Even a small amount of urine can trigger that urgent, "I need to go now," signal. Many of my patients tell me they wake up, go to the bathroom, and realize it was barely half a cup. That's not a weak bladder, it's a sensitive one. It's reacting to signals that were once quiet. And finally, the third reason is the evening habit trap. You might have comforting bedtime rituals, a cup of tea, some warm soup, or a bowl of fruit. These habits feel healthy and soothing, but they add extra fluid to your body at the very time when your hormones and bladder are least able to handle it. For example, a few slices of juicy watermelon or a warm cup of chamomile tea may seem harmless, but they can fill your bladder and disrupt your sleep just a few hours later. So if you've been blaming your willpower, your water intake, or simply old age, please don't. The real reason you're waking up has nothing to do with your discipline, it's your body's natural rhythm shifting over time. Point 2, Nature's Pharmacy, why a banana is your best friend. The first thing you should know is that bananas are rich in potassium, which works like a natural muscle relaxer. Your bladder is a muscular organ, and when it becomes tense or irritated, it starts sending false alarm signals that wake you up. Potassium helps the bladder muscles stay calm. Imagine clenching your fist tightly, that's how your bladder behaves when it's tense. Now open your hand slowly and relax it. That's what potassium does inside your body. It helps that tension melt away so your bladder can hold more comfortably and stop overreacting at night. Many seniors unknowingly have low potassium levels because they cut back on fruits, thinking they contain too much sugar. But one medium banana gives just the right amount of potassium your body needs, about 400 milligrams, enough to make a noticeable difference without being risky. Next, a banana gives you magnesium, another wonderful mineral that works together with potassium. If potassium calms the muscles, magnesium soothes the nerves. Have you ever felt jumpy legs at night or little muscle twitches that make it hard to fall asleep? That's often a sign of low magnesium. This mineral helps quiet your nervous system, reduces restlessness, and lets your brain know that it's time to relax. When your nerves are calmer, your bladder's nerve signals also quiet down. You're less likely to get those false, wake-up messages that disturb your rest. Then comes vitamin B6, a small but powerful helper that your body needs to produce serotonin and melatonin, the hormones that help you fall asleep and stay asleep. Think of it as a sleep assistant that helps your brain and body stay on the same page. When your B6 levels are healthy, your sleep becomes deeper, more consistent, and far more refreshing. Finally, bananas have another secret advantage: they are low in acidity. Many fruits like oranges or pineapples can irritate your bladder lining, almost like pouring lemon juice on a small cut. A banana, on the other hand, is gentle and soothing. It doesn't irritate the bladder or cause extra signals that wake you up. So, when you combine all these natural gifts, potassium, magnesium, B6, and low acidity, you get the perfect nighttime helper. One small banana can help your body relax, your bladder stay calm, and your mind settle into peaceful, steady sleep. Isn't it amazing that something so familiar can still hold such power? If that surprises you, take a moment to write "wow" in the comments below. It's proof that nature often gives us exactly what we need, we just have to learn how to use it wisely. Point 3. Your action plan: how and when to eat a banana for better sleep. The first rule is timing. Many people make the mistake of eating their banana right before bed, thinking it will act like a sleeping pill. But this can backfire. Even though bananas are gentle and easy to digest, eating them too late still activates your digestion and adds a small amount of fluid to your system. That can trigger your bladder a few hours later, the very thing we're trying to avoid. The best time to eat a banana is in the early evening, between 5 o'clock and 6 p.m. This gives your body 3 to 4 hours to absorb the nutrients, balance your hormones, and relax your nerves before you go to sleep. Think of it as setting the stage for a peaceful night. By the time you're ready for bed, all the potassium, magnesium, and vitamin B6 are already working quietly in your system. You'll feel calmer, lighter, and more settled when you finally lie down. One of my patients once said to me, "Doc, I feel like my body finally knows it's bedtime again." And that's exactly what happens when you time it right. Next, let's talk about how to eat it. You don't need to do anything fancy, but there are a few small details that matter. Choose a perfectly ripe banana, one that's yellow with a few small brown spots. If it's too green, it contains more resistant starch, which can cause gas or bloating. If it's overripe and mushy, the sugar content becomes too high and may keep you awake. Keep it at room temperature. A cold banana from the fridge can be a mild shock to your digestion and bladder. Room temperature is gentler and easier for your body to process in the evening. Pair it wisely. A banana on its own is great, but if you want to add something, choose a few almonds or a small spoon of peanut butter. The healthy fats help your body absorb nutrients slowly and keep your blood sugar steady through the night. Avoid pairing your banana with milk or yogurt. Too much liquid and lactose can irritate your stomach and bladder. And remember, one banana is enough. This isn't about quantity, it's about consistency. Eating one medium-sized banana every evening around the same time trains your body into a new, calmer rhythm. You're telling your body, it's time to wind down now. Point 4, a critical warning: common mistakes to avoid. The first mistake is eating too many bananas. Because they're soft, sweet, and easy to digest, it's tempting to think 2 or 3 will work better than one. But that's not true, and in fact, it can be dangerous, especially if you're taking certain medications. Bananas are rich in potassium, which is wonderful in the right amount, but if your blood already has too much potassium, it can cause fatigue, muscle weakness, and even heart rhythm issues. This risk is higher for those who take blood pressure or heart medicines, particularly ACE inhibitors like lisinopril or potassium-sparing diuretics. These medications already help your body hold on to potassium. Adding too many bananas on top can overload your system. So please, keep it simple. 1 medium banana a day is enough. It gives you all the benefits without the risk. The second mistake is combining a banana with the wrong foods. This fruit is gentle and soothing, but when mixed with acidic or stimulating foods, it loses its calm power. For example, some people blend their banana into a fruit salad with oranges, pineapple, or grapes. That mix can irritate your bladder and cancel out the banana's relaxing effect. Others enjoy it with chocolate or ice cream, but both contain caffeine and high sugar that can keep your body active instead of resting. If you want to combine it with something, choose neutral, natural partners, a few almonds, a spoonful of peanut butter, or a sprinkle of oats. These support your body's natural rhythm instead of fighting it. The third mistake is expecting the banana to fix everything on its own. This fruit can do a lot: relax muscles, soothe nerves, calm the bladder, but it can't undo every other habit that keeps you awake. If you eat your banana at 6 p.m. but then drink 2 cups of tea or eat salty snacks later, you'll still find yourself waking up. The banana works best as part of a team effort, a gentle evening routine that supports your rest, not challenges it. Avoid caffeine after noon, keep your dinner light, and try to move around during the day so your body feels naturally ready to rest. When you understand and respect these small details, the banana becomes more than just a snack, it becomes a natural remedy. It helps your body and mind reconnect with their peaceful nighttime rhythm. Remember, balance is the secret. Too little change does nothing, but too much of a good thing can cause harm. Point 5. Putting it all together, a lifestyle for peaceful sleep. Let's start with your daytime movement. You don't need to go to the gym or push yourself too hard. A short walk in the morning or early evening is enough. Gentle movement helps your blood circulate and keeps fluid from pooling in your legs. You might notice that sometimes your ankles look a bit swollen at night. That's fluid that your body later sends to your kidneys when you lie down, making you wake up to use the bathroom. A little movement each day helps prevent that. It tells your body to process that fluid earlier, not during the night. Even simple things like stretching while watching TV or walking in your garden make a real difference. Next, think about your evening meal. Try to keep dinner light and low in salt. Salty foods make you thirsty, which leads you to drink more water before bed, and that extra fluid is what fills your bladder later. A calm, simple dinner is best, maybe some steamed vegetables, baked fish or chicken, and a few spoonfuls of rice. It's enough to satisfy your hunger without overstimulating your system. This is also the perfect time to enjoy your banana, between 5 and 6 p.m., as your natural wind down begins. Your environment also plays a big role. A cool, quiet room helps your body relax. Overheating at night can cause you to sweat, lose fluid, and trigger thirst that wakes you up. So keep your room slightly cool, wear light cotton pajamas, and use a thin blanket if needed. Keep a small glass of water on your nightstand for tiny sips if you wake up thirsty, not big gulps. That small control keeps your system calm. And finally, remember that peaceful sleep is about rhythm. The banana is your anchor, the simple signal that tells your body, it's time to rest. But your lifestyle supports it: gentle movement, light meals, and a cool, comfortable space. When these small habits work together, something beautiful happens. Your nights become quieter. You start sleeping longer. You wake up refreshed instead of tired. I've seen this transformation in so many people, men and women who once believed poor sleep was simply part of aging. But when they added these calm habits, everything changed. They began waking up with energy, confidence, and a clear mind. And it all started with one simple, natural choice: a single banana at the right time. As we come to the end of this journey, I want you to take a deep breath and remind yourself of one simple truth: your body is not broken. It's changing, yes, but it still has remarkable wisdom inside it. All it needs is a little care, a little balance, and a little patience. What you've learned today isn't about chasing perfection or fixing everything overnight. It's about giving your body the quiet support it's been asking for all along. I've seen the difference this makes firsthand. People who were once waking up 4 or 5 times a night now sleep straight through till morning. They wake up with clear minds, steady balance, and a spark of energy they thought they'd lost forever. It's not magic. It's your body responding to kindness and consistency. So, I want to ask you something, a personal challenge, just between us. What's the one small promise you're going to make to yourself this week? Will you try your banana at 6 p.m.? Will you skip that late cup of tea or salty snack? Maybe you'll take a short walk before dinner. Whatever it is, write it in the comments below. Let it be your little commitment, not just for sleep, but for your peace of mind. And if this video helped you, if it gave you even one new idea or a sense of hope, please show your support by liking this video and subscribing. When you do, you're not just joining a channel, you're joining a warm, caring community of people who believe that life after 60 can still be healthy, strong, and joyful. Lastly, think of someone you care about, a friend, a spouse, a sibling, who also struggles with broken sleep. Share this with them. You never know, one small piece of advice might help them finally rest through the night. Thank you for spending your time with me today, my friends. Stay healthy, stay wise, and remember, it's never too late to teach your body the language of peace again. I'll see you in the next video.